welcome back to English Snacks. Today we're going to explore two important English words native speakers use at this time of year. The words are spring and Lent. Both words tell us something different about this season. Let's start with Lent. A long time ago, English speakers often used Lent to mean spring. The word comes from Old English Lenkton, which meant springtime. This word is connected to the old Germanic idea of long days or lengthening of the day. So Lent originally meant the time of year when the days get longer. After winter, people saw that the sun stayed longer in the sky. The evenings became brighter. So Lent was really the season of longer days. Later, in Christianity, the 40 days before Easter were called Lent because this period happens in spring. Over time, the religious meaning became stronger, so people stopped using the word Lent for the season. Now let's look at the word spring. The word spring comes from an old Germanic verb springen, which means to jump or to leap. In Old English, this became springan, with a similar meaning, to jump or to burst forth. So what does that have to do with the season? Think about nature in spring. Plants spring up from the ground. Flowers suddenly appear. Animals who might have slept in winter become active again. Everything seems to move, grow, and jump back to life. That's why English speakers began to use spring as the name of the season. It describes the energy, movement, and new life of this time. So now we have two different ideas. Lent, longer days and more light, and spring, movement, growth, and life. Now, let's learn some simple vocabulary you can use. Feel free to pause if you'd like to repeat the sentences. First, lengthen. Example, the days begin to lengthen in March. Next, light. Example, there is more light in the evening. Now, grow. Example, plants grow fast in spring. Another useful verb is spring up. Example, flowers spring up after the rain. And one more, return. Example, the warm weather returns in spring. Let's combine some of these words into one sentence. In spring, the days lengthen, the light returns, and plants begin to spring up. That's all for today. Now you understand how Lent and spring show two different sides of the same season, light and life. Thanks for joining me today. Please feel free to play this episode again for more English practice. The more you listen, the better your English will be. I'll be back again soon with more vocabulary to help you. So as always, come hungry for knowledge.